Alright, we're back for a new AI video, and this time around we're going to be asking Bard questions about Bleach Brave Souls and a bit of Bleach as well. Bard is Google's version of ChatGPT. It is an AI assistant, and well, the funny thing about it is, yes, it does connect to internet, it does have access to all the articles, websites and everything that's out there, but at the same time, just like any of those Gen AI tools, it does have a tendency to hallucinate. So when it doesn't have the actual answer, it will probably try to make up something that looks sensible but might not be correct. So we need to be careful about those kind of things. Now, in this video, we're going to be going through all 10 questions from that list that you see on the left-hand side of your screen, and we'll see how Bard responds to them. I don't know what the answers are going to be yet, so I've just written up a few questions, and I just want to keep the surprise as to what the AI is going to say about them. So starting with the fastest way to get orbs in Bleach Brave Souls before the anniversary. Maybe let's just spell it out in the first one. Bleach Brave Souls before anniversary. So let's see what the AI has to say. So the fastest way to get orbs is to complete all story quests and limited events. Yeah. Okay, so basically this is if you still have orbs that you can grind from those game modes. Anyway, next question, that was just a warm-up question. What is the worst way to get orbs in BBS? So the worst way is by spending money on premium summons. I have to agree. The worst way to get orbs in Bleach Brave Souls is by spending money on the premium summons. Wow, that is like two things at once. It's like summoning on premium banner, the premium summons in general, plus spending money in general. Wow, that's okay, combo, good one, Bard. Next up, what are the top 5 best PvE units in Bleach Brave Souls in 2023? There's a bunch of tier lists out there, but this is what the AI has to say about it. So first one, Spirit Society Kisuke. Alright, okay, I haven't seen that one in a while. And we have Spirit Society Aizen. Wow, Spirit Society Kisuke, interesting. So the way it goes about it is it's gonna pull some information and try to make up things around it. So that unit doesn't exist. Then you have Spirit Society Aizen, then we have 1000 Blood War round 6 Ichigo power. Okay, moving on, 1000 Blood War round 6 Aizen, and finally Spirit Society Byakuya. I see some inspiration here with the Spirit Society theme. Now, next up we have the worst accessories in Bleach Brave Souls in 2023 and why. Let's see what the AI is going to be cooking this time. Alright, taking a bit more time to think. Alright, so starting up with the Shinigami's Pocket Watch. Actually, you know what? That would be a very interesting one to see. So we do have the Characterizer Watch, the golden bracelet for extra cans in the game, extra coins. But I would be actually curious to see such an accessory. It gives it more of a Burn the Witch vibe than a Bleach Brave Souls vibe per se. So this one gives 20% boost to special move damage, but it also reduces your sword attack damage by 20%. You know what? That could actually be an interesting combination of things to have for an accessory. Although 20% boost to special move damage wouldn't be substantial enough, I would say, because the Tension Tide does double this up. But, you know, still very interesting, and it reduces sword attack. So that's an interesting combination, not gonna lie. Then we have Spirit Core, okay, very old and outdated. Then the Chappie. This accessory gives 50% attack boost. Yes, sure. Even the golden one doesn't give that much. It's like 36%. So, okay, let's see. Then we have Yuki, Holobait. All right. Now, next up we have the best waifu in Bleach, and that's a subjective opinion. Let's see. I would think maybe Yorichi could have the crown, although Rukia has a very high ranking there as well. So for me, it'd be something. There we go. Starting off with Rukia, moving on to Orihime, Yorichi, Rangiku, and then last but not least, Haribel. Surprised Nell is not there. Anyway, next up we have the best husbando in Bleach. So for those couple questions, I've just generalized to Bleach instead of just Bleach Brave Souls. So Ichigo comes at number 1, Toshio comes at number 2, Byakuya number 3, Renji number 4, and Oryu Ichida number 5, and Kenpachi number 6. Interesting how they went for 6 of them this time around. Next up we have the best waifu in the coming swimsuit banner of Bleach Brave Souls. So let's do swimsuit 2023 banner of Bleach Brave Souls. Let's see if it can pick up on that one, because again it's just got announced, so maybe the crawlers of Bard haven't been able to access this just yet, I don't know. There we go. So Soifon, not really, especially this Toshiro Itsugaya, who looks a little bit guinea in my opinion. That's an interesting one. It pulled like an fan art. Then we have Nemu, Riruka, interesting because Riruka is in this year's banner. And then we have, yeah, that's about it. Anyway, I have done in the previous video a prompt to figure out what the AI thought about Anniversary Round 1. Now let's actually try with Anniversary Round 2 predictions and see what the AI thinks we may be getting. Right, so new characters. The Round 2 banner will likely feature new characters from Bleach Brave Souls. Would have Ichiro Kurosaki, Fullbring Bankai, then we have Tatsuki Arizawa, Fullbring, okay, well let's see that one. Then we have Kenpachi Zaraki, Fullbring, Yorishi, Yorishi Quincy. Alright, this is a perfect example of hallucination, just like with the accessories earlier. And then finally, Watch. Now, some new game modes. Okay, that's interesting because I did not ask the AI about other announcements that we could be getting in the Bankai live stream on the 16th of July. But it's actually gone ahead and proposed a few things. So you have a new co-op mode. Okay, it would be interesting to see, although the description looks very close to what we have with Epic Raids. Then a new PvP mode. Given it's been 8 years and no change has been made, I very doubt so. A new story mode, well, we've had Chronicle Quest and we know how it went. And then a new training mode. This will allow players to practice their skills and learn new techniques. I mean, the amount of techniques you can learn is quite limited because you have like 4 action buttons. But it'd be interesting to have one of those where you can just like take your characters for a run without using any soul tickets, especially since now they've removed the ability to test play units in the summon screen, so that would actually be nice. And in other events, a login bonus, of course, step up banner, of course, free multi-summon, of course, and then finally a community event. Next up, what new accessories are coming to Bleach Brave Souls in 2023? So they announced in the developer notes that a new set of accessories are going to be coming to Bleach Brave Souls. With no more precisions about it. Let's see what the AI has to say about this. I kind of like the little watch, the Shinigami watch that's been presented before. I like the effects that they came up with. Now let's see what new accessories coming to Bleach Brave Souls in 2023. Yeah, let's see if it's gonna go down to the effects of those accessories as well. No confirmed new accessories coming to Bleach Brave Souls 23. Lie, because we've had a confirmation. One new possibility would be a golden chappie at 50%. Yeah, sure. 100% boost to attack instead of 50%. Brilliant. Another possibility would be a new accessory, a holobait. Well, figure out, we already have that one, so you should know. 20% boost to all stats instead of 10. Yeah, that's a bit of a dumb answer. It's not really going anywhere. Let's see what what new character innate skill could be introduced this year. Could be introduced here to BBS. Let's see. Or new ability, I should have said. Increase strong attack range, special move range, increase status element duration, damage against certain type of enemies. You got that one. Critical hit chance. That's an interesting one. We don't have this as a skill just yet. Increased focus, reduce stamina consumption, increased defense against certain types of attacks, and then increase resistance to status elements. Okay, that's an interesting one to see. Now next up we have biggest rookie mistake in Bleach Brave Souls. For me it would be definitely summoning on accessory banners, although it's got a bit better. Summoning on the premium banners, spending orbs on premium banners, that's top one. Then we have not using accessories, yes of course, not leveling up characters, not upgrading characters' soul trees, not playing the story mode, of course you've got orbs there so you should do it, not practicing participating in events, and not joining a guild. Well, guess what? We have to. It's become like an obligation now. All right, final question. And before that, let me ask you a question. Are you subscribed to the channel? If you're not, don't forget to do so. Link's gonna be in the description. Fun question for you. Who is Khool? Yes, because when I chose this name, I didn't do much research about it. So let's see. Cool hair and beauty, Sunnybank Hills in Australia. Beautiful. And then we have this, Khalid, Khokhar, and Khool. Well, now you know. Okay, so for the final question, does KLAB still have the 1000 Blood War license for Bleach Brave Souls? And that's a bad question because ever since their announcement in the Bunker live stream 2019, end of the year, where 2020 would be the year where 1000 Blood War would be making a comeback, we haven't had any official confirmation of so. Yes, we got some a new banner of 1000 Blood War in round 2 last year for anniversary, but that was mostly rebrand characters and nothing new. Ever since, no communication whatsoever, so the question is valid, does KLAB still have the 1000 Blood War license for Bleach Brave Souls? Let's see. Yes, KLAB still has the license. They released some Blood War characters in the game in 2020 and 2021, and there's no indication that they have lost the license. In fact, there have been rumors that KLAB is working on a 1000 Blood War themed game mode for BBS. Yeah, probably not. Let's see another draft of answer. It seems to be leaning towards a yes. Although my personal opinion is they don't have it, or they have more of an ad hoc version of it where they can extend some of it, but they don't have the actual license, because otherwise why would they shy away from it? I'm sorry. And what happened with what they did in the anime collaboration for the return of the 1000 anime, I don't consider this a proper 1000 year Blood War banner, because it's more of a anime celebration tie-in campaign / banner than a proper 1000 Blood War banner. But anyway, your comments in the comment field below. I would love to know what you think, your husbandos, waifus and so on. And on my part, I'll see you next time. Cheers!